long time no see, and 5 to 3 months.
Yes, it's about, yes.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, so since this is a Q&A session, so can I have question? Your question? Or I think you're not a digital person, right? I'm in China.
I'm not really digital, but I will get more digital in the future. But
Mm-hmm.
I start with Chinese brush on rice
Yeah.
paper and then scan that in.
Oh, you scan it? So you mean you scan brush out and paint with computer?
Yes, because I use Manga Studio
Mm-hmm.
to try to do the comics. I use Manga Studio.
You
I
mean
think it's
Manga Studio 5?
I think I have 4. I might have
4.
number 4EX. I think I have 4.
4EX.
Yeah.
So, sure.
Now I'm still learning the program
Mm-hmm.
because I'm still learning the program. Because before that I was using something else, but I think Manga Studio will be better for me than what I was using before.
So, sorry, it's very slow. For some reason, my computer is quite slow today. Too many software open. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm trying to share this screen with you, but can you hear me by the way?
Yes, can hear you perfectly clearly.
Okay, I think my computer is really slow, so I'm wondering if it works well or not. So, do you have any problem about the comic studio? Sorry, manga studio.
I don't know enough about it yet to know if I have any problems, so I do not know yet.
So you said you're painting with manga studio, right? Am I
No,
right?
I'm painting. I'm painting on rice paper
Mm-hmm.
with with Chinese ink, and
Yeah.
then I scan it into Manga Studio. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'll be scanning it into
So
Manga
how
to
what
put
how
to
do
put
you
the word
use
balloon.
manga studio?
It will be mostly to layout.
Oh,
Okay,
I see.
layout and word balloons.
I see. So in that case, it's not so much difficult, right?
Yes, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
Hmm.
And
But I think
and then
mm.
and then I might also, I don't know if Manga Studio does this because I'm just beginning to learn to do this. I'm going to be trying to not tone, but create atmosphere. Um, like
You
sometimes, fade my drawing into the background, or try to create atmosphere when I need to create atmosphere for
mm-hmm.
with the image.
Cool, you're taking
Okay,
yeah,
what in
here
the
it
world
is.
did I miss?
So this is your software. Sorry.
Yeah, it's similar to this. Yes,
This
I'm pretty
one.
sure. Now I have not used it in a while, so I'm getting back into actually using this because
Doesn't work well. Mm. So I think if you're you using the Manga Studio for color drawing, I think it's Manga Studio 5 is much better. But anyway,
oh yeah,
because Manga Studio. Sorry.
I'm not coloring it.
Uh.
I just I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to say is if I put an image in that's got dark lines, but I want to make it ghost-like, then I'm going to try to I'm going to see if I can create atmosphere with the original picture, the original drawing that I put in.
So you mean the you add I say combine the different drawing.
Yes. Yes.
I
So
see.
do some kind of combination.
I see. Like sorry, window. For some reason, it's quite slow today. なんだこうか。Something like this one? I mean, like mental background things?
Yes, yes. Maybe make some backgrounds or do some, go from light to dark, like things that would be difficult for me to do with the Chinese brush on rice paper.
What are you precisely?
Oh, yeah, so like for example, let me see which page number 13.
Number 13?
Yeah, your page number 13. You see that or even page 12. You've got dark, dark, dark sky going to lighter sky. So that's kind of what I'm going to see if I can do that. I don't know yet if I can do that with if I just put a flat gray that I've painted. I'm going to see if I can do that, if I can manipulate that. So, but in time I will experiment with it and see what I can do to do the combination.
Yeah, you can use a lot of, there is a lot of brushes. I think you knew it. So, like, sorry. You mean like this? Something like this one?
Yes, yes. And so I'll be trying to do those kinds of things, trying to work both originally work with the Chinese brush and then put each of my panels into Manga Studio and manipulate it so it fits the story.
So you draw the some drawings and scan it in the Manga Studio and give some panels and speed balloons.
Yes. Yeah, that's how I will try to do it. So it'll be a bit experimental. But for me, what was extremely useful, the things that you talked about last time, was storytelling.
You mean the panel works? Yeah,
panel works and how you decided how the panels should go, and that was very, very, very inspirational, and it made me understand some of the things that we don't have here in America, the way the Americans do comics.
Yeah, maybe there's very, very different things. Then, for instance, this one is I didn't use pen and ink. It's just, sorry, it's very slow. That's what is frustrating. It's kind of, I draw this from the first.
Okay.
So, sorry. Layer がおとなしか。Sorry, it will take for a while.
Oh, it's not a problem. I've got plenty of time.
That is really annoying. I need more specific computer.
The only thing I'm doing today is taking my dogs out every couple hours.
This one is a screen tone, so off, screen tone off. So this is something background. I erase it. どうした？あ、消しちゃったか。Here, this one. So, not here. Here, there, pencil drawing.
Okay.
Then, so this is ink. Then this one. これでしちゃダメか。So many layers. Wow, sorry. A little bit confusing. So, anyway, this is just from the first I use computer.
Okay.
So, just roughly pencil drawing something like this.
Yes. Okay.
Then use, so, do you use, what kind of tablet are you using?
What kind of?
Intuos?
Yes.
Intuos or Bamboo?
Intuos.
Okay. So I'm using Cintiq. So that one is much, I think
Right.
you might have you ever seen Cintiq things like oh my god, this sorry. Can you show it? Like you can draw on the screen.
Yes.
Something like tablet. So in that case, much easier for me. It's something like when you ink the character,
Yes.
you can do not exact the same, but quite similar.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I myself don't use this kind of some people ink with Bamboo or Intuos.
Okay.
But I don't use that one because for me it's pretty too much tricky.
Yes.
So when I use my first tablet is Intuos,
Okay.
but that time I just scan it like you did, and
Yes.
and some painting. I can paint with the we call it board tablet as something like Intuos or the Bamboo things.
Okay.
So just the so screen tone and this kind of we call it this say finishing work.
Okay.
But still, I think that I might told you before last time. Even now, I can use Cintiq. Cintiq is pretty good, very expensive, and very nice tool.
Mm-hmm.
So and you can draw you can draw on a paper on a
Yes.
computer, but still I prefer analog style. I mean hand drawing and scan it. So especially it's the what I say real stage when
Okay.
I mean it, I did definitely use. So this one is a scanned drawing.
Okay.
So you might realize this line is not smooth like
Okay.
when I draw as a Cintiq or on a computer. It's very rough
Okay.
sometimes. And of course when I think that you might knew it when you scan it, some a line is pretty difficult to keep the cleanness.
Okay.
And basically this one we use black and white layer
Okay.
as a Japanese style. But I don't know, it's depend on the publisher or depend on the media you show. You might use a grayscale.
Okay.
So in that case, if it is a grayscale, I don't keep this gray one. So it will be difficult. But if you can keep grayscale, so in that case, align something like this part. I think you can see it's quite rough.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But if it is a gray, it's very smooth. But because
Okay.
it's the I changed it. My still, you know, when you, I don't know, I don't have here a grayscale.
But I think I understand what you're saying.
When you have grayscale, well, whatever. So, you know, when you have grayscale, you may like this. これはどこだろう? For instance, sorry, it's a bit hard to see. This one is grayscale.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's very, you know, you can see this half tone very clearly.
Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
But so first is you scan this you are drawing, even if it was a black and white or whatsoever with a grayscale.
Okay.
But so later, when here you have to change black and white layer.
Okay.
Then in a Comic Studio, if you do nothing, just leave it default, it's a threshold position, something
Okay.
like this. So when you change threshold, it's very, you know, just
Yes.
very clear. So totally black and white.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
kind of very rough.
Okay.
Then of course, if you want to show all the detail, very very fine line or whatsoever, so all the line is very thick.
Okay.
But if you want to keep some, what I say, clearness and
Yes.
fine line with fine, so in that case, the too fine line or too thin or too pale line are going to disappear.
Okay.
That's a little bit
Yes.
annoying problem for us.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So some people don't use Comic Studio. They prefer the Photoshop because Photoshop allow you a lot of freedom.
They
You can
prefer what? Sorry, they prefer. Can you repeat that? They prefer what?
very flexible Photoshop. Photoshop is very,
Photoshop.
very,
Okay.
you know, you
Okay.
can
Okay.
use a lot of, what I say, very, very fine or detailed adjustment.
Okay.
That is one of the reasons. But either way, if, you know, I don't know, see what your purpose is, but at least here we use in Japan, in Japanese manga industry, it's basically everything is black and white.
Yes.
So all the drawing is supposed to black and white layer.
Okay.
So we don't, you know, so we don't use gray layer instead of this all the dot, you know,
Yes.
like not
Yes.
gray,
Yes.
dot.
Black and white. Yes.
So that was maybe very different. But you know, if it is a black and white, each line is quite sharp.
Yes.
So I prefer black and white. But it all depends on the person's taste. There, and of course, you know, when you give speech bubble,
Mm-hmm.
you can draw by hand, or you can produce like you using this
Okay.
software, and you can adjust this line, this speech bubble thickness,
Oh, yes. Okay.
or this we call it tail.
The tail. Yes.
So
Oh, okay.
this one straight,
Okay.
this one is a curve,
Mm.
or even you can choose something like,
Oh, yes. Okay.
Okay, that
and
one looks
again,
neat.
of course, you can draw by yourself. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if you draw by yourself, it's much, you can do whatever you like. So I
Yes.
myself prefer to draw by myself. It's much
Okay.
easier.
Okay.
So all the depends. So for instance, I prefer draw by myself. So this speech balloon is not crane shape. It's very bit not this why say L shape. It's not so smooth or not this a right oval or right circle.
It's
But I
more
prefer this one.
organic. It's more organic.
Yeah, all right. Okay, I learned
Yes.
it.
Yes. Organic. It's more organic.
So no, I think it's more why say natural.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Natural, organic. That's what we use.
So I especially, well, of course, the boxes you can use produce with this things with box. It's much easier.
Right.
And of course, you know, if you produce, I mean, add the speech bubble later, you have to draw and like you know, you have to draw around here or here, but if eventually it's
Here. Here's
hide by speech bubble. So I don't like to draw this part.
okay.
So I just, you know, and of course, when we panel, that's where the speech bubble is really important, really matter.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely when we make storyboard, definitely we make sure where the speech bubble is
Okay. Yes.
for this or this. And the according the script or according the blueprint, we draw this.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, so we don't have any, or I say speech bubbler. I heard the American comic, some people this speciality in drawing or editing speech bubble or whatsoever. Something like that. That kind of things is never happen here. And speech
Right.
bubble or so the shape the artist's creative responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
So of course this basically is the so background or sometimes speech bubble or sound effect. Sometimes is done by assistant, but still manga artist direct.
Yes. Okay.
So we movie director
Yes. Okay.
exactly. So is anyone spoke before? No.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, it's just I'm the only one. I'm the only other one here, apparently.
Can I have your name, Mr. Waterrat?
That'd be me.
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm just taking stuff in at the moment. I have.
Okay. So hello, Philip. Hello. Philip, you're there?
Alright. Hello.
Not sure. Okay, so
I'm not sure what happened there.
you can join anytime whenever you like.
He
Okay.
was, and then he wasn't. It's like, where did
Sounds
he
good.
go?
I'm here and Masao is here with me.
So
Right now, Masao is working on a comic about teachers in a school, and
so your experience from.
Not really. It's more of a fantasy setting.
Okay.
did you have any questions? No, just wanted
But
to.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys. I realized a little bit. And how do you scan or it's paste on a comic studio? Or
Actually, what we normally do is we draw on the paper on usually like what is this
A4.
B5 no
A4.
yeah A4
A4. Yeah, so
yeah
called 同人誌原稿用紙, right?
はいそう
Yeah. Sometimes we use the B4 too, but we were thinking about selling this at Comedia, so we use the Dojin paper.
So we usually draw and ink it by hand and then scan it on the computer and upload it to Clip Studio, the newest manga studio or comic studio version. And then we clean up some of the error
Dust
lines,
here.
and apply the screen tones using the software.
Oh, so you paint before scanning?
Just the ink.
Oh, just the black ink.
Like this is inked, so I inked it before scanning it.
Okay, so I'm wondering what you scan grayscale and 600 dpi?
Yeah, that's right. We scan in grayscale at 600 dpi, and then often before we put it into Comic
I scan it in color.
Oh, you scan it in color?
Well, because I draw the image in blue pencil first, and then I take out the blue in Photoshop by desaturating it and taking the brightness all the way up, and then it's gone, and then I put it into Clip Studio.
So you scan it with the color and 600
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
for color and 600. Then this I say it eliminate all the blue line.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It does.
Then paste on Clip Studio.
Yeah.
I think that this when I saw your drawings. So when you paste your work on Clip Studio, sorry, let me. So yeah, そっか. No, so it's fine. Then how? Wait, so you paste it this gray, right?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yes.
let me show you. I'll share this. これかな? This one is part of your work.
Yeah.
So can you see this layer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a color layer.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Can you see the cursor?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this is this is your line, okay?
Yeah.
So since it's a blur because you paste on a gray layer, right?
I think so.
So I think you'd better to change it black and white.
Oh, I
So
see.
it make sharp.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all this, and of course, if you like, you can erase a little bit. Sorry, I don't have not here. Like where is your pen? I can see this well. Sorry, I give up. So sorry. You can change some part like. So make sharp. So it's quite easy. So all the line is quite clear.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hardly, it's not so really much. You might not very much care, maybe, but if you get something like again, it's not work. This drawing, it's a little bit, why say comparison? This screen tone is totally black and white.
Yeah.
So it's very clear dot. And but line is with blur.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how do you use screen tone. Sometimes oh shit. For instance, sorry, something like quick example. なんでもいいんだけどな。これでいいか。When you put screen tone, so sometimes we use bucket tool, something like this. So in that case, if this edge is blur, sometimes might be leave a very, very small white part.
Yeah.
So the line is sharper, is better.
Easy. I see.
Something like this. That's what. And of course, it's when it goes printed, it's much clear. Yeah. So that this in this case, is a Comic Studio, and you have to choose layer and change, this black and white. But this Clip Studio is much easier. Just choose layer, and here is the for
Color,
color gray,
gray,
black and
and
white.
black and
So
white.
quite easy.
Yeah. I see.
And so, oops. Hmm. I'm not good get used to Clip Studio yet.
I don't have many tones in Clip Studio, and I wondered where you get them.
You can download.
Do you know of a good link?
Yeah, I mean this from Clip Studio website.
Oh, from their
Oh,
website.
okay.
I see.
Just the you can search in Clip Studio
link.
YSA
Okay.
community, and you can download the maybe it's almost the same as Comic Studio. I mean Manga Studio.
Okay.
But the order is very different, so I'm totally confused. I can't find what I really want to get.
We never used Comic Studio before. Only Clip Studio.
Oh, I
So
see.
this is the first time.
Before that, we used Photoshop and Paint Tool SAI.
Mm-hmm.
And just traditional screen tones.
Yeah.
Oh, so you are also.
Control side. There we go. There's a program I use.
Yeah, it's a good program.
Yeah.
They're going to
Yeah,
make
I
a Paint Tool
think
size soon.
this
A new
one
one.
is good, especially it's at the first time it's very, very heavy, but after the version up, it's much quicker.
Yeah.
But it's for instance, it's still I get used to this one. So, for instance, here is some here some. This is panel layer. I mean, you can produce panel like, I'm not sure you can see it. Here is a waxing here. See, just one click, you can get something like panel. And I think you can do the same thing as here with Clip Studio, but I'm not sure. I can't find good way for Clip Studio. Still, I'm get totally clumsy. So still, I'm sticking on the Clip Studio. Well, like this one, this line, I produce with. Hey, where is it? So this line, どこなん here, I produce this with a filter, something like yeah, and by the way, I hate this 600.
600 DPI.
Yeah, I prefer the why say 1200 one.
Oh yeah, that's more clear.
Yeah, I can stand something very rough. Each edge is quite rough.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I use the one since some people, you know, what do I say? どこ行ったツールば Depend on the publisher, you have to use 200.
Oh really?
Sorry, not 200. 6,000. 600. But I don't like it, 600. So where is him? そうでもないな。あれ Wait, I can't find. Yeah, the window. 注射器が来た。So foreign, sorry, it's shy. Like filter? Like なんだ描画で For instance, like this. And of course, you can change the slider or this thickness. And so it's sometimes make it confused, you know, this because you know if you draw by hand, whatever you like, you can draw whatever you like. But sometimes when you use this one, sometimes it's totally irritating. It's not you can get what you really want.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah, so I hardly use it.
Yeah.
But something like. So it's kind of the when you draw something background.
Yeah.
I hardly use this since, like you guys, I draw this on the paper.
Yeah.
Basically, I draw everything on the paper.
Yeah. We prefer to do that too.
Sorry. It's something. My PC is very busy. So, yeah, it gets strike. Well, this one works. Okay, so I hardly work this, but sometimes, you know, this. Where is it? Like this one, or like Pippi's train scene. Like here is do you know the perspective ruler? in a Comic
yeah.
Studio.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as the Eclipse Studio have.
Yeah.
It's something
Oh.
like a
It's really
set.
useful.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. It's but at the same sometimes can get exact this, the shape I like.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
can
that's
move
true.
with this tool, but sometimes it's too much. Go too much, go to right or to left. Where
Yeah.
it is? This one. Sorry, but still, this one I use photograph. This one is not my work, not for me. For my friend. I hope him. So here's a photo
Oh, okay.
and just. Well, still it's a bit hard to which line you take
Yeah.
and which line you ignore or which line you can paint.
Yeah.
Still sometimes it's quite useful. But when you put this character inside, sometimes it's weird because the photo is too much real.
Okay.
I agree.
Because the manga character is too much, flat. It's a 2D, totally
Yeah.
2D. So maybe the weird. So sometimes basically I don't use something like that one, but like here, this one,
For the train?
here I took the photograph by myself and Nakano or Shibuya whatsoever, right? Then where the train's photo? Yeah, anyway, so not this one. This one is not so good example. Yeah. It's just background. Yeah, this one. Like,
Oh, I see.
this is a station. This is the photo I have. And can you see this? Shite.
It's the arm coming out of a window.
Yeah, that's great.
Like this one, like.
Yeah.
And you might see it not proper shape.
Yeah, not
What is it?
100%.
I changed this perspective.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Change chair shaping. So it's not exactly a photograph was. So
But
sometimes
you don't know when you look at the manga page. You can't tell.
Yeah.
so it's not, and of course you need to simplify.
Mm.
So basically same, but for instance here just totally different. It just looks like that's fine.
Yeah.
So here is basically royal. This part is very particular part that like train. So this line, when you take photograph, I mean a raw photograph, this line is not what I say, 19 degree, right vertical, something more, what I say, it, because this is a photograph, so this part, here is one perspective, sorry, this side, this side, this side, one, here is one vanishing point,
Yes, yes.
and this side, not here, actually very, very far from, but this side, another perspective, and maybe this side, upper side. So actually this is very, very far, but because this is 3D, so 3 vanishing point there, obviously. But basically the manga, to make simplified, you usually take 2 vanishing points or 1 vanishing point. So I make straight this line.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So it change from the original photograph, and of course this size, I don't remember. I make what I say, shrunk or wider. But anyway, I put here as where it's my convenient size till here.
I see.
So that's the same. Here is the same. This side. So from this photograph, I decide vanishing point, not this one. Yeah, this one. Here is the vanishing point. Yes, this line is perspective scale, and this line is, yeah, here gives some very, very slightly vanishing point here. But and well, again, this side is totally straight.
Just to simplify.
Yeah, because this kind of character is not exact fit, like photograph.
Right.
And here is with this one is just, what I say, this side. So since this is what I say, a little bit strange, what I say, special angle, so this one has a 3 vanishing point, the top and this 2 side.
I see.
Well, again, it is not a real one. It's very, or I say, simplified, caricaturized one. So just what I say, we often say, looks like. You don't need accurate when you draw background, or more like the if it is too accurate, it's a bother for. It depends on your drawing style, but sometimes it's disturbing.
Yeah, yeah.
What is then if you erase photograph, something like
Sort of like accurate enough where you know what's going on, but not like super realistic.
Sure.
To the point where it confuses them or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah, it's all depends the your style. So some artists prefer it's the more very, very realistic one, since their style is very real. So it's all depends what kind of style do you like. And I prefer more, I say, manga-like style.
Yeah, I'm still I'm still looking for mine.
Definitely, you need to simplify. It's not too much realistic, and of course, it depends. What the story, like this one, this type, kind of the type, and this. Why I say this kind of the type? They basically same since the same person drawing, but still a little bit different. And this type of the story, when I draw this type of the stories, I give them more what I say shadow, or what I say dot, with some more what I say texture,
Yeah, like it's a more
realistic things.
gritty style.
So it all depends what kind of drawing or kind of the story. Sure. But then always when you scan it, so you need to not here. It's better to care about this how I say the scan data is the I don't left the gray one, I think, because it make drawing heavy. But basically, as we scan it the grayscale, then well, sometimes it's the like Clip Studio and Comic Studio is the specific software for manga drawing. So just you can just scan it like here. So the scan, then you can leave it for default. But some people, it's more fussy people, they just scan it with the Photoshop and I adjust this this light or whatsoever. So it all depend. Especially if you draw something the fine line like this, you need to be pretty fast about the drawing. Flyer. Let me see. Google Drive. どう違うのこれは pencil. Sorry, this is a pencil drawing. No, this is a pencil drawing. TMG. So Sorry, I need to get the time for. Hmm. No. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. これモノクロか。Oh, here. I got it. So, sorry. This one is a scanning, raw scanning image. And this is a grayscale. So, where is the fine line? So, actually, this is out after adjustment. When I think you knew it when you scan it more grayish. So I changed it more clear using this, this kind of change slider
Threshold.
and make clear. Then after this, you can change this black and white. So, and for Photoshop, is you can not threshold, teaser or halftone. So, not sure if you might realize it. The line is less smoother. Actually, it's not so really clear because this one is all adjustment already. So to make clear, so this line I use line art pen. So line art pen is not black enough as the inking. So this ink line is cleared black, but this line art pen is more like grayish. So it's go a little bit this here's the gray, and of course if you put the black and white, more I say rough, like this more this clear, but like dot things.
Yeah, like when you turn it to monochrome,
Yes.
it's like
So
it's a lot of digital noise.
first I actually, I really fast. I was so fussy, and so I check each drawing and change the slider and try it. But now I'm not so really care about it because when it's printed out, it's not so much different. But
Yeah.
still,
We were also very frustrated with that too, but there's nothing you can really do.
yeah, but still you can care about this line, and of course some line is disappear. It can't help. So you have to add something like
Yeah. We using the pen tablet?
yeah.
Yeah.
So but this since I use so much easier, but using pen tablet and the why say fixing
Yeah.
some line is pretty difficult, I think.
Yeah. It's a little troublesome. It takes more time.
Sure. Okay, image document. For you last time. Just after scan as the import paste this Comic Studio. I can't get this. So give some line. You can almost nothing there here. Something like this. So here his hair is almost gone. So something like this way. Care about this when you scan it, and of course you can move threshold. Not here nowadays, but anyway. In this case, do not change anything. But if you like, if you care about. So because the I'm not sure, but for Comic Studio, the grayscale is quite heavy. So I change it in black and white. So basically, I this forever. I'm not sure. This one is airline. Well, something like this. Yeah, actually, you guys basically don't draw the background of us whatever. Also, necessary this kind of things. Well,
So could you repeat that? The audio kind of cut out for a second.
I mean because if you guys don't draw, this on the sorry things. I mean, but still Where is it? I switched to screens to my computer, so I'm not. Okay, so do you have anything else? Where?
Yeah, hang on a second. I'm trying to. Hang on. I'm trying to. While I'm listening to what's going on, I'm also trying to practice a little bit as far as my paneling and doing a couple of scenes, and I can't. Here, I'll show you what I mean.
You can't what?
Running is not a thing. Apparently, I am able. Apparently, words are not outside. Apparently, running is not a thing I can do very well. I'll show you. Hang on a second.
You mean running scene?
Yes. I don't need a full body. I just need feet for this first two panels. And okay, spider legs is, but human feet really do humans that well, no matter what. But yeah, running. As you can see,
What do you mean? You drawing the running machine, just the legs?
Yeah, mostly just legs for the first couple panels because, you know, it's supposed to be kind of an intense thing because there's basically a humanoid spider girl being chased by a guy, and I'm trying to. Sorry. I'm trying to get that scene out, and like I said, none of it, I don't think any of it really looks that good, but yeah. Feet, limbs, yeah. I don't know, what do you think?
Well, first of all, when you draw something as a human body, I think that you need to draw entire body, whatever you need.
Okay.
If you know, if there is well, yes, could be a panel, and you need only the lower half of body. Still, you can't, unless you're very expert, you can't draw on only this part. When you draw something, you need to think what the entire body is, how it goes. So, if you need only this.
So basically, you draw the whole body and then crop the.
Yeah, whole body, and maybe
later.
When you are not expert, or maybe if there is a panel, for instance, and here I say your panel work, and here you need something under part of legs. Still, how always you need to think the entire body, but or more precisely, maybe you can draw a different paper that exactly the same pose, and from top to end. Because when you get used to, you can start from exactly a part you necessary. So from here you can deduce how the upper body goes. But when you're a beginner, it's pretty difficult. So when for a beginner, the draw from top to low is much easier. So the first you can try to draw how it goes. I don't know what kind of the pose you say is running, but anyway.
Well,
So
I judge the.
you can cut the part, then you can copy this here. Or and still when you copy here, still you need to draw entire part. So maybe it's very pale, this part, because you need to draw different things here. But still, always you think entire parts goes.
Okay.
And otherwise, even skilled people do something like this. Then when you draw entire body, still not something like this. Not what I say. Sometimes as a beginner, when I ask to be beginner as my student to draw the human body, so first they complete face, then they complete shoulder, then each one by one. But basically, you should draw entire body structure first. Otherwise, you can fix what I say. You can get correct body balance. Then this looking at the entire balance, you can correct. Then give some more details. Then after you get this image, and the first time you can start with more details. Then when you draw body, you'd better always to check entire balance. And you can do the pose by yourself, or you can ask your friend, your mom. So check, for instance, when you dangling your arm, so in that case, where the top of your hand, your fingers goes, the thigh or knee or more in the waist. Always you can check by yourself this kind of things. Then finish the entire body, I mean naked. Not as pretty in detail, but body line. Then you can give the character this clothes. Without body line, you can't put them clothes on. Because according this body, because it's not the paper, not something like this, or not something like this. Because of the body, how the body goes round, then from here, it's not the body painting, so not something like this. And of course, it's where the knee. And sometimes you can check something like this. If it is a digital like this, or if it's the hand drawing, you can use the window glasses or light table. So when you look from this side, you can find the L shape. Your flow, it's very easily recognized. Then, if sometimes, if the character is stunned, well, because sometimes the people tend to draw very slow. Character like this is not standing well, because this always there is a gravity. So all characters kind of this should be stand on this line, and I'm always talk about this. When you draw some people is, what I see, on the space. So perspective, yes, of course this is kind of perspective, and very simplified, but still perspective. So and first you give some shape. For instance, in this case here is the perspective. So this character stand on this box, sit on this box as a chair. So should be guy this time. So it shows this person exist here.
Mm-hmm.
not the hanging on the air, or I say it's not the on this needle or on the line, on the space. Yeah, then if I say something is more fussy detail, so like something like this way, circle, and from here, this guy sit on here, but from here, something like this. I'm not sure you recognize this idea, understand this idea. So this circle is change the shape from this point. That is important. So from here, so if you draw this change, it's very few line because it's a manga. We don't use this shadow things like traditional fine art. We use just very simple line. So only use very simple line. You need to show the directions. For instance, this when you draw arm like this, sorry, and like this. That's very different. This one should be like this. Here is a elbow. In this case, sorry, it's not like this one. Sorry, and then here, in this case, why say this forearm is why say way to your side, come to you, but in this case, leave from you. So this is a very just like which line is over. It's very, very important. It's very different. So because it's a very few line, we draw manga. So each line is very important. So this is important. It should be this, not this. In this case, totally palm position is totally different. So sometimes the beginner mixed up this, or just when you go here, so always you need to think which is over, which is the top on a layer. So if you knew it, you never get a mistake. So it should be like this, right? If you draw like this, human can't bend arm like this. It's showing this get broken somewhere. It doesn't make sense. Because in this characters go the arm behind, you can't bend arms like this. So if you know something draw like this is totally mistake. It gives some impression. This character face to back or face to front, it's very confusing. In this case, if this character face to back, it makes sense. If he shows the back, it makes sense. But this is so it's kind of a middle up to this situation. So it's very weird and doesn't make sense. And sometimes this kind of ill shape, unnatural pose, is kind of give something the weird feeling to audience. So that's the disturbing. Disturb audience in the story or into the character. This is very bad things for the manga drawing, because if you are drawing the manga, if you are showing the manga story or dialogues to appeal something to your audience, so in that case you need to grab audience's mind as put in your story to your audience. So you need to, as possible as you can, something this entertain your audience. But this kind of the ill shape or disturbing form, something that the make audience cool down, that realize it's not true or something like this. So that's kind of these things you need to always careful about this. Well, okay, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. All right. So now this is almost the final time. So maybe last question.
The only thing I can think of is, since I do my my attempts at drawing on Yeah, when I do my attempts at drawing, because I'm still not confident in my drawing yet, but when I do my attempts at drawing, because I draw on plain paper that doesn't have any lines on it, I have no idea what would be a decent size for the characters and stuff. I either wind up making them really big or really little. I have no idea what the size range would actually be, unless I have like a
But
line.
you have some, favorite artist or favorite characters, right?
As far as
So,
manga goes, to be honest, I've not really read that much, so I don't have. I just am trying to find what is a decent size the for the artwork, because, like I said, they either are really big or really
yeah, I
little.
mean, this is, if you have any character you like, you can copy it, right? So then you can copy it, and when you copy it, you find which balance is good, which balance is part. The first you can copy it, and everyone starts from the copy. When you copy hundred copies, when you find yourself, you can copy or not copy, but you can draw the character without looking. Then, so if you can draw the character without looking, the body or legs or arms or hands, so in that case, that means you can draw the body and legs as a good balance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but till there, you need to draw a lot. And of course, you can draw this kind of, what I say, real sketch. I mean, not manga drawing, but the more realistic sketch for a human being. That's pretty good work. It's not necessary, but a very good work. Good practice in a way.
Yeah, like I said, I was mostly trying to figure out the size balance for, like when I set up panels and stuff, and just having a generalized idea of, okay.
And of course, I think you find anywhere some kind of the how to draw manga things, and where there is plenty of drawings or plenty of books how to draw manga stuff. Then so something like this one. I will change my screen. Something like it's very popular. This actually it's the manga position is all depend the how you caricaturize. So there is no correct proportion, but in a way it's kind of the good, or I say something good difference. So you find anywhere, and all the how to draw manga book has this kind of, this balance drawing. So you can, or I say you can copy it or you can scale it. So maybe you can draw this line and you can, scale each line is the same distance. So you can scale it and the draw how where your forearm should be there or hip tilt here or something like this. So at first you need to copy it. And it could be a real human, or it could be a manga drawing, whatever you like. Whatever manga character, or
Yeah,
you
it was
find
just
something how to draw
yeah,
books.
it's just like when I go to draw the heads, like I said, sometimes they're
Yeah, and of
large
course,
than they should
not.
be, and other times they're really tiny. It's like,
Yeah, so if you show me maybe next time you can show me how many you do this. You
I'll show you what
draw.
I mean. I will draw a couple examples real quick.
And actually, no. See, of course, there is some exceptional people as very truly genius, but basically, as as the artist who can draw very well, actually draw a lot of drawings. As tons of drawings they do or did do or will do every day. So it's kind of the not maybe proper work if you count the simple doodles, the more than 1,000 or 10,000 or more, countless. So many drawings they will do. So that makes their art very nice. And with that practice, you never get reach anywhere.
Agreed. Just, yeah. Let me see if I can.
So, basically, the people who draw a manga or want to draw a manga is purely joy. I mean, drawing is just joy, just to have fun. So then, as drawing a lot is not agony or not task, not work for them, just fun.
Yeah,
More like they can't stop drawing actually. So as a result, they did tons of drawings. That makes their drawing very nice. So sometimes many teachers recommend the students even only 5 minutes is fine, but draw every day. Draw something. Even 5 minutes is fine. Of course, if you can draw 1 hour, 2 hours, it's pretty fine. But of course, you have schools, you have jobs, you have a lot of things have to do. So it's even a very busy day before going to bed. 5-10 minutes is fine, but you can draw something. Then this is 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It's getting much better. And of course, that progress, how the quick or how slow, it depends on the person. Maybe it's because of their talent or because of the environment. I don't know. But I'm definitely one thing is definitely true. If you draw one piece of paper drawings, you get better for one piece of drawing. That's definitely true.
Well, yeah, I certainly had no doubt that the more you do it, the better you get. I'm just, like I said, it's just. Hang on a second. Actually, what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Okay.
These are both like just different heads.
So maybe this you can give your tasks. This is your favorite characters or whatsoever. You can choose 1, 2, 3, and copy them.
See, like sometimes it's that small head, and other times it's that large version, and
Sorry, I
like
can't
I said,
see your drawing. Too low. Yeah.
oh, can you
Maybe.
see it now?
Yeah, so you can draw the more and more.
Yeah, like I
So,
said, sometimes they're the huge ones, sometimes they're little ones, and I'm just trying to find a balance. I'm not worried about getting it to be
and I think
big,
this
but I'm just trying to
you
get the
know,
size balance.
how to draw books as a manga, how to draw books manga is, I don't say it, all of them is very nice, but some useful somehow. Then something like you know, this oval and cross is not a bad idea. Anyways, you can draw and you can copy it. And when you copy it, and I want you, you know, draw. So not only the face, but also entire
Oh yeah,
body,
yeah, I
and
usually do. I was
look
just using
the
heads as
balance,
an example.
how the balance is. Always you can see the entire body and not only don't concentrate the part of the parts, when you sometimes the beginner, when they draw the head, a totally concentrate head, the lack of the entire what I say, vision, so that sometimes beginner is the attend to. So always I asked my student to check entire body. So for instance, it's very hard to see because it's very.
Yeah, like I said, I was just using the heads for an example of the difference in sizes and stuff that I need issues with. It's like just trying to find the balance of size. I can work on shapes and stuff after that. But yeah, okay, I can.
But anyway, so when something like, it's very hard to see because it's a very pale line. This one is I offered my students. So, when they are very beginner, it's kind of this sort of workbook. Like, it's hard to, let's say, decide the entire body balance. So just I asked my student the copy on this blue line, so they can draw on this bone structure the entire this details. So I wanted them to get an idea what the body structure, how the balance is, and sometimes it's pretty difficult to get the what I say, make the student understand this kind of body structure. And people tend to draw from the first the finished work. But no, you can't draw from the finished work from the first. If you're very skilled, might be, but still, even we professional manga artists, of course, it's very simple pose. It may be different, but basically we draw the more as a entire body structure and figure out how the body goes. Start to draw.
At the very least, that should probably help a little bit. And when I'm doing the different scenes, it should at least help somewhat, so I can figure out how, if I know how the body is supposed to be, then I can just basically crop the stuff for the scenes later.
Yeah, but anyways, you can. So yes, something like this kind of thing is just the rough sketches showing my editor, so might be different. But basically, and especially you're new beginner, I definitely recommend to draw, then, or I see. Again, see this balance. So this is composing. Okay, like this one. So always you need to think. I think maybe you are not in this way, say face. I mean, you better to draw one person. So a little bit might be too difficult for you, but no, it's kind of the first you need to practice something like this. So one person standing still or give some pose. Then if you can, always I ask you think about the what kind of the box the character's in. The box showing the perspective, box showing the space. So that is really important and very I think it's very difficult. Like here. Then so after that maybe you need to start something more this kind of from this position, this phase is kind of not only one character but also the kind of composing. You need to the sense of the composing, and this one is the example I showed my student. It's showing how the space is important. This cat is this one is a bit the different space. So it's not like this why say it's not natural and strange, because this cat belongs this why say this kind of field. This got the camera from different angle, but all this space is the camera from around here, then showing this entire space, and within this grid, within this perspective.
Yeah,
So
I
in
was saying,
case,
does the cat look like it's about ready to fall over?
Yeah. And so it's kind of, if you got this idea, your work, your drawing, your manga is very convincing, but it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. It's very, very hard to get this idea. So I don't think you can do this from the first, but maybe you can start when anytime you draw something, you can think about this field, and maybe when you look photograph, you can give grid on the photo, like I put the perspective line on the train photo like before, or when you read manga, when you find something that impressive scene, you can give some perspective line on the theme. So you can learn anytime from this, as not just simply enjoy, but you can learn from the manga when you read. Anytime you can learn anything. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. So, thanks for coming. So this is the time. So I'll make I want to close this session. Okay.
Thank you so much now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
you for coming. I hope this helped you.
Very,
and
very
so sorry for the mess first. So my computer doesn't work very well today. Okay, so next I don't remember, but the somewhere August, and I will notice on the Facebook page.
Okay.
So I'm very appreciative if you join again.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Oh, great.
Thank you for hosting.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming, Web and Masao-kun. Okay, so, all right, so I'm close now. So,
make sure you get some sleep.
Yeah. Thank you. So, see you later. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Oyasumi nasai.
Bye. Oyasumi nasai. Good night.